Elara had always dreamed of a quiet life, so when she found that little house nestled at the edge of Blackwood Forest, it felt like a sanctuary. Tall, ancient trees stood guard around her property, their leaves whispering secrets in the breeze. For the first few weeks, it was everything she imagined, peaceful, secluded, and utterly serene. But that peace shattered one evening when she was out walking. Up ahead, where the forest met a clearing, a figure stood perfectly still. A man. He was not walking a dog or jogging or doing anything normal. He was just standing there facing her, his gaze unwavering. Even from a distance, Elara could feel the weight of his stare, cold and unsettling. She sped up, her heart thumping against her ribs. She tried to shake it off, telling herself it was nothing. But the sightings continued. Sometimes he would be standing near the old oak across the road from her house, other times just visible between the trees at the edge of the woods that bordered her backyard. Always watching, never moving closer, never speaking, just observing her house with an unnerving intensity. The feeling of being watched became a constant, heavy blanket. Then came the morning she found it. A perfectly smooth, black river stone placed carefully on her front porch step. It was not there the night before. It was not a threat, not overtly, but it was a sign. He had been close, too close. That night, she checked every lock, every window, her peaceful sanctuary now feeling like a flimsy cage against something unknown. Weeks later, she was jolted awake by a faint, persistent scratching sound. It was not loud, like fingernails on a chalkboard, but a soft, rhythmic scrape coming from her back door, the one that opened directly into the woods. Every nerve in her body screamed, but she forced herself out of bed, creeping towards the sound, her breath hitched in her throat. Through the sheer curtain, she saw him, Silas. His gaunt face was pressed against the glass, his eyes wide and unblinking, peering into her dark kitchen. In his hand, he held a small, sharp stone, tracing slow, deliberate patterns onto the pane. As she watched, frozen, he noticed her. A slow, chilling smile spread across his face, and he raised a hand, waving once, slowly, deliberately. Elara snatched her phone and whispered to dispatch. The seconds stretched into an eternity as Silas remained, watching, his smile unwavering. Only when the faint wail of sirens grew louder did he finally back away, melting into the deeper shadows of the Blackwood Forest. By the time the police arrived, he was gone, leaving behind only faint, almost invisible scratches on the glass, and Elara's shattered sense of security. The police could not do much. No forced entry, no real damage. Silas denied everything, claiming he was just enjoying a late-night walk. Elara installed security cameras, floodlights, reinforced every lock. But the peace was gone. Her sanctuary was now a fortress, a prison she built around herself to keep him out, to keep herself safe. But he still came. Every morning she would find a new gift on her porch or windowsill, another smooth stone, a small, polished bone, once even a perfectly preserved dead bird, its eyes staring blankly. Always placed silently, carefully. Elara knew he was still out there, in the quiet woods, watching, waiting. And she knew, with a certainty that chilled her to the bone, that he always would be.